restarted. I guess I might as well restart the music. Looks good. I think everything's working okay. Let's make sure.
Hello there.
There we go. We have a 6 max. This one just started. Don't know if it's going to stay up. I jumped on to try to make it full. 4 50NLs, and there are 4 10NLs, 1 6 max that I'm on the list for. We're on 1 10NL so far. There's the first 50. Pretty good seat. It appears to be. And we're going to do our standard biggest games up top. So we got the 10NLs down here. Something like that. Maybe a little higher. Yeah, just about like that. And then the 6 max in the middle and 50NL up top. And we're going to put in a session because for some reason there's no water in my goddamn house. Pipe bust in my apartment complex, and supposed to be on in a couple hours, but I was going to take a bath and get on at about 4, but that idea is out the fucking window. So here we are. I think we can wait for the big blind. Okay, there's the other 6 max. I will say these 6 max don't look that great, but you know, they're not awful. So they just might be a little bit tighter than we would prefer. See if we can match these up. Yeah, it looks all right. Dun, 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 dun. You have to play a couple little goofy pots, just limping. Got us another 50. May ditch this short-handed 6 max for a 50NL. Haven't decided. I think we want to pull this over just a bit. Yeah, there we go, somewhere in there. Let that go. Raise. And pot. Always interesting. Player calls. We're going to protect the ace with a nice healthy bet. I don't think we see a lot of folds. We're basically just charging. That's kind of the best card in the deck. Now if he leads, it screws me because he can lead a lot of 2 pairs, but he can also lead flushes, he can also lead straights, so I think we have to just call. Just the ace. Interesting choice, sir. I don't know why he would bang that. Just maybe thinking I never have an ace, I guess. Something like that. He may just jam here. If he does, we'll give him action. Looks alright. This table's okay. It's not really the best, so I'm going to keep an eye on the other 50NLs. See if we find something I like better. I mean, we're racing for 23 blinds, but I'd rather not be dominated. If it was suited, I think I would have called. But he's so short, I don't want to reward that, so I'd rather he just reloaded. It's kind of silly. We can fold that. Are these that much bigger? Yeah, they're alright. I guess we can move them up a little. That would be helpful. Yeah, right about to there. Maybe something like that. Come on, get there. There we It's one of the things I really don't like about WSOP is the amount of bullshit that you have to deal with. Hey, everything seems to be working. So he's been jamming everything else, so this is kind of a trouble situation. We have to watch out for just having one pair. Well, that's not going to be a problem throughout the entire hand, but it's not exactly the two pair I'm looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and bet small here. It's just hard to know if somebody has a 7. I think we continue betting small. Nice. There we go. We got another 10 and out. Do we want to make them that small? Nah. Not really. Hey, first hand 50 and all ace king. We don't mind that. See a raise from Tuckerton. He's only been here 15 minutes. Going to assume everybody playing in their first 15 minutes is playing optimal. It's been here 18 minutes, 19 minutes, and we see a double. I'm just going to go ahead and call. I could definitely raise, but I think keeping the range wide out of position is fine. Versus players we assume to be fairly solid. I think this is one where if I see a bet, I'm just going to fold the flop. And we're probably going to get a check down here unless somebody actually has the straight, so I don't think we'll worry about it too much. It's kind of a dumb bet. He can have pocket 9s. That's the only reason really to bet it. The suited ace 9 would be a thing. And I don't know where the ace of spades or hearts is, so. Hey, queens. Come on, buddy. Oh, see, there it is. There's the raise. This should be a bluff. And this should be a value hand. But should and are two different things. Whoa, my man might have both 9s. I'm going to check here. So there's another 50 and L. I'm going to go ahead and bet half pot. Take it down. That jam is amazing. Yeah, ace 9. He's free rolling it. It's the only way it works. Fold here. Going to take this 10 and L. No, that's a horrible seat. We're going to give that one up. Fold, fold. Check. Lots of aces. I'm just going to bet a set of 4s. You know, I don't know if I want to... okay, that river is kind of brutal because it kills action. But we got paid by an ace. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get on this table. I'm gonna just stick with 250 and Ls. I think that's fine. I think I want a third 10 and L. Ace Jack, yeah. Call. Check the gut shot. Fold here. Oh, I meant to raise more. Call the gut shot. Hey, I won. Top pair now. Set over here. Four-way pot, so I'm just calling. 9 the river, I'm going to check. Make the full house, we'll just check back. Sometimes this gets paid. Sometimes somebody has a 3 and they jam. This is kind of a please let me show down bet. So if he has an overpair, I don't imagine he's folding like jacks. He could have even backdoored into ace 10 or something. Kings! Wow. Guess we could have gotten it all on that flop. I was not expecting that, but pretty good value. Yeah, I think I like this setup with one more 10 and L. Would be great. Did I win that one? Yeah, the King Jack was good. That hand on this table where it was tucked turning this guy and they got it all in a turn, he was free rolling the flush with the one-liner. It's not like every days couldn't have Jack 9. I mean, so jamming there isn't the greatest. I mean, yeah, you're free rolling the flush versus just a 9, which every days can definitely have. But his raise to 7 on Jack 9, if you jam against it, I mean, you're basically trying to push off the chop. Gut shot. I'm going to go ahead and go for the bluff here. I don't think we expect him to fold a queen, but he shouldn't have too many of those. He rivered the 10. That's funny. And having the ace of hearts in his hand, he can absolutely call there. That's funny. He just pulled that out of his ass. We bet the ace 3 versus a limp. I guess raise. This player's all in for crumbs. It sucks, but we have to call, obviously. 3. 7. Ah, chop it up. Look at that jack on the river. Just free rolled it on him. He's gonna have a 10 a lot. Yeah, 10-4. So we see a min raise and a re-raise from Everydays. I'm gonna call this one. Oh, because Stu Unger's min raise here is kind of interesting. He does play the limp trap, so sometimes a min open trying to get 3-bet and put a squeeze on would be a thing. I'm not saying we would automatically fold, but if it went too crazy, I might get away from it. But this raise can just be because of the weakness of this limp. Yeah, he does a lot of weird stuff with big pairs, so I'm going to call this one. Check. So, not great because jacks are a thing. King's nice. Check. I'm just going to value. Every day is taking a long time to bet. I'm just going to go ahead and bet. I'm not saying I'm always good here, but I should be. Unless he's got something like one of his wacky hands like 4-6. Yeah, I guess he was just kind of raising the weakness. So, that's fine. I'm going to raise this one. Just because if I don't, Dane will. We have to be very aware of Dane being here. So any opens can be 3-bet very easily. I like that. And we're going to keep betting. Nice little steal. 3-bet, but it's not quite big enough to push me off 10-9. That's a nice size bet. Alright, you win. Needed a little more than that. Okay. Ooh, gut shot. We got another 10 and L here. Yeah. Nah. Alright. Got our 7 tables and we're happy. This 10 can be good. Because you can be up against a lot of flush draws. Yeah. We'd be chopped. Okay. I 3-bet a lot of players, but this player tends to like to play a lot of hands, so we're just trying to basically connect with the flop. Like, even an ace there is pretty good. You win. That's totally his wheelhouse, though. 7-8's interesting. Queens. Short stack calls, we don't love that. I'd rather he raise. Lots of kings. I think we just go ahead and check it. Short stack's been here about an hour. probably whittled himself down. Taking a long time. It's half pot, which is fine. I'm going to raise this one. Call. Check. Call. It's kind of tough if he jams. It's not that tough, though. I'm sorry. His timing gave it away. His timing just absolutely gave it away. Like, he just kind of forced himself into that. And once you see how long he's been there, it's just like... It's just silly. It's like he's obviously been whittled down from a $50 buy-in, and he's decided to go for it. I mean, obviously not a good player. So, this one's for you, buddy. Nice try, Superfly. It's also kind of a math problem. Like, he bet it super slow, like he was working the money in. And on the river, he, like, jammed it super quick. Which is not what you'd expect. You'd expect him to take a long time and then jam. So he kind of gave it away. Currently at 21.18, so we're doing pretty well today so far. Up 50 bucks. A little bit better than that. Two shorties battling. But I mean, literally, like, with no, on this hand, with no 3-bet pre-flop, especially from the button, we can't even give him credit for king-queen. You know what I'm saying? So he can have, what, king-jack or pocket fours. That's pretty much it. But, I mean, you see what he's doing. He was just playing his button. He should have 3-bet it if he's going to do that, but he just, you know, he's just doing stupid shit. Short stack. Posting his first hand. If he jams, do we gamble? I think so. But it's a lot of blinds. Buys in for $9. Open ender. Club drew. Okay, full pot. We both call. I make the straight. I check. I bet this one. 9 in the river kind of sucks because it kills my action. It does make 10-9 also. It also makes queen jack. I'm just going to check and try to get bluffed at. Yeah. I missed the opportunity. I missed it. But honestly, I was expecting this player to bet again. What did you have? King 9. Wow. I'm surprised he didn't bet again, actually. It's because the 9 hit the river and he had showdown. Lost a couple players here. Just gonna go for the ultra small. So hip hop 3 bets. He's very short. So he may be willing to race very loose. I'm gonna go ahead and bet this. I'm gonna check. It's a nice double barrel. I don't think this is a good bet. Yeah, there's too many sets here and 2 pairs, so I'm just gonna fold. There's not a lot of 10 jacks because we have 2 10s, obviously. Yeah, it's the dumbest position to take a shot in. I mean, now he's gonna have a queen a lot. Yeah, so that's why I didn't re-raise. This guy's fucking hilarious. Ace jack, then the royal draw, and he didn't go for it. Wow, I was drawing to 1 out. Not even. Was I drawing dead? Because he makes a straight if the fucking... Well, no, the board wasn't paired. So so I was drawing completely dead. I needed a jack. I needed the jack of hearts. That was it. I had 1 out. Wow, good instincts, huh? I mean, I definitely could have won the pot if I had decided to bet when he checked and then bet turn and all like that. Could have gotten it, you know, we would have won versus this player, but it would have been a lot of heat to take. So it's good to know I'm not trying to bluff when I have 1 out. It's kind of brutal. Appreciate you guys being here, coming out, saying hi, doing all the things. That's a pretty good flop. Tickle, tickle, tickle. I'm just going to raise it right now. If he has an ace, he's not going anywhere. I mean, if he has a full house, a better full house, fine. Nice. I used to play ace-10 that way. I still do sometimes, where you limp it and just take ultimate confidence that you have the best ace. And typically you do. When you don't see a raise and you've limped ace-10 in a middle position or whatever, not so much 6-handed, but definitely 9-handed. If you see no raise, which you're rarely going to see that now, typically the ace is going to be best when you hit the ace. But the problem is when it isn't, you kind of really have a problem because you've played the hand in a way where you get no information. Nobody called a raise, nobody re-raised you. So when somebody has another ace, you do well, but when they don't, when their hand doesn't contain an ace, you're fucked. Because it's just going to be, you know, 2 pairs and sets and weird shit. Full check. Jack's okay. I'm gonna raise just to yeah, just because that little min donk is nothing. A lot. Yeah. Wow. Limp folding.
Open it just enough for him.
Did you already finish your dad's hair?
Yep.
Oh, that's quick.
He just buzzes it all the way down.
Oh.
It's always been that way. I've been cutting it since I was 6.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I think he's just trying to find a way to see me every 2 weeks, so I'm gonna just agree to it. And cut his hair. It doesn't take long.
Yeah. Nice little visit.
And it was kind of enjoyable. I haven't cut anybody's hair in a long time. So I was cutting yours for a minute.
Yeah, a couple times.
Guess I'll go to sleep and when I wake up, maybe there'll be some water.
Hopefully. Yeah, it's another hour or so.
I sure would like to shower.
Same. Alright. Fold. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and lead. Oh, god damn it, I misclicked. Jesus. I just jammed the whole stack into a 3-blind pot.
Oh, wow.
150 blinds just all in.
Are you serious?
I just accidentally did it. I meant to click half pot and bet, and it's like I went half pot and my hand like jerked, and it went, you know, all in and fucking.
Stars.
It happens every now and then. I think the last time that happened, I had a situation where I was check raising, and I had second pair, and I thought it was good, and I was literally saying on stream, I'm like, I'm gonna raise here because I think a lot of times if we just see a call, then I can barrel through this turn, and I think I'm good. I might be able to get some value, and then I accidentally jammed in 200 blinds into like a 35 blind pot, and the guy thought about it for maybe 3 seconds and then called, and I was right. And I was good, and it was just something that I did that was so whack and over the top that he was like, what the fuck, fuck you, and he tried to hero call me, and it just stacked him off. That's a rarity. Those queens are the hand of the day. Had them 3-4 times so far? It's at least 3. It was all in 50 and L. I think I had him here once, too. Yeah, so maybe 4. Right. Well, the 20th or the 25th? Or 21st? Is the room for the 20th? Oh, no, that's the play. Never mind.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I was like, what?
I got confused.
No, for the the show.
Yeah. Ooh. Queens again. Let's go ahead and re-raise. That's probably why the dogs are barking out there.
Whisper, whisper.
Fuck you, don't whisper. That is funny, I've seen those.
With the dogs whispering?
Yeah.
There's some that are really good.
There's one that's like a Labrador, where he starts out and she's, you know, she does the whisper command, and he goes, literally, it's like, "Ruff."
Yeah.
Like, he's like so fucking like, "Arf." It's like spelling it out. Well, this is pretty awesome. So, but the problem here is this player might kill my action, and he's only betting this big when he's super weak. So, 4 deuce is a thing out of the blind. Hopefully this guy's got ace queen or something. Wow, he's over betting. I'm not gonna raise here. I think I just have to let this guy blow up if he's gonna blow up. So, could he have aces? Sure, but we want to get all the money in. He's got to know I'm not folding. He could just have ace jack, I guess, right? My timing has been kind of contemplative. Ace queen, nice. That queen on the river definitely sealed the deal, but wow, that was some fucking crazy overplay. Just click call 3 times, make $1 million. It's one of those things, too. If he had had ace-king, he would have checked the river for sure. But he would have been more likely to win with ace-king with that betting pattern. Because, like, I'm only supposed to have ace-jack there or better. I'm going to check here. Ace-9, he rivered me. Didn't bet it. Rivered the straight, didn't bet it. Yeah, he's an aggro guy. He always bets that way, whether he's got it or not. Yeah, the pipes are repressurizing. It's a nice big fucking pot. I'm going to check this one only because the likelihood of me having a jack is far less than the likelihood of him having a jack. So he's going to go for bluffs here on the turn, maybe the river. And him having 10-9 is a possibility, so we don't get protection. But at the same time, he's going to bet all pairs like 8s. 8-5, look at that. How good am I? So I think maybe I could have led the river small, like looking for a an induction, but it would have been hard to do with the 2 jacks on the board because he can absolutely have a jack, but we'd probably get hero called for small. So maybe I left like $2 or $3 on the table, but I didn't put myself in a position to get bluffed, so I think it's fine. Check this one, check that one. Yeah, they must have repaired the main line because that shit's taking a long time to repressurize. You hear that? Still going. Is something on? Okay. Well, water's back. 21.87, so we're ahead about $120 so far in 40 minutes. Pretty good hourly rate. That's a nice flop. I'm gonna go ahead and lead. Yeah, we have to bet twice there. He's going to have a lot of aces, shit aces, so we have to kind of bang that off. And the point of the second bet is just because it basically infers that we're going to bet big on the river, which is true in that instance, but when a spade comes off, he's going to, you know, think it's bullshit. So I think he's kind of twisting in the wind there. Look at that flop.
Damn it, I did it again. Just picked off another rhinestone, not paying attention. Clearly it's a nervous habit I have.
What's that?
I said I just picked off another rhinestone without paying attention. I was sitting here like this. I can't put them on my pinkies or my thumbs.
Yeah, they're too easy to get to. Yeah.
I just realized this week that I have clearly a nervous tick of doing that and didn't realize it.
I think we go for the big value here. There are some very rare times where he has like 3-5, but he can also raise with hands we can beat, like ace deuce, deuce 4. He can have ace 10. The deuce is kind of bad, but not awful, really. So we're going to go ahead and bet for value. I think we see calls here from every ace. I don't know how often we ever see a jam. I think it really only comes with a deuce. I definitely think we have to go for value here because he's going to have so many aces that we beat, you know, and that this looks like a chop. I'm going to kill this table. Even though that guy's there and I definitely want to keep playing against him, there's way too many big stacks to keep 130 bucks on the table, so fuck it. I don't know what he's thinking about. I really think he's just trying to find that hero call. This is one where if he takes that long and jams, we fold. He was really trying to find that hero call, so I love that I bet it. I'm going to go ahead and just raise this guy right here because his bet's garbage, but mine looks like trash, so he either keeps going with the story or gets it in with a flush draw, or we're not going to win any more money anyway. Yeah, there's a few 50NLs that we can rotate through. I kind of like having the two 50s right now. I don't want to add an extra, so. I do like that I bet that ace 4. That was a nice value bet on the end. Just because why show it down? You know what I'm saying? And I don't think I mean, he's in the blind, but I don't think he ever has the discipline to keep going. He could have had something like 10 deuce, as ridiculous as that sounds, or not 10 deuce, but 10-4, as ridiculous as that sounds, and then the deuce pairing on the river might have killed the action. It should help me though, because he should have like ace 9s and things like that. You know, aces that don't beat the kicker, but we beat because we have aces and 4s and he have aces and deuces. Okay. Ooh, got a 9. There's a 50NL. Not a bad seed either. I'm going to check. Fold here. Fold here. I'm going to go ahead and raise that. I mean, it is what it is, but we have to build a pot, you know. And sometimes players will check a queen and then bet the queen and not want to give up because there's been no action before now. Tuckerton, Everydays, Catanex. Wow, this table is deep. Who's the guy giving away the money? Must be Catanex. Mr. Blue. These guys haven't been on the table that long. Well, he has. Great Dane has. Yeah, I guess these guys have been there a while. But still, I mean, this is... For Tuckerton to have almost 3 buy-ins there for an hour and 20 minutes, I mean, that's kind of... It's kind of silly to stick around, man. Do you really want to get in a situation where you're playing for that stack? There's a guy here who's got 139. Just going to go ahead and call coach. If this 10 was a 10 of clubs, I would call. 2198. Up 137-ish. I don't mind this. Great Dane's going to 3-bet kind of a lot. But I don't know if he abuses it. So he's going to have removal cards, which means we can fold. Like, he's not just going to do it with, like, 9-4 or whatever. He's going to have Jack 10 or, King 9 or things like that. So, Queen 10. So, a lot of hands that we dominate, but at the same time, we're not going to know that. I think we'll just go ahead and call. This is a great one because when the straight pops off, if it's an offsuit straight card, players don't see it because they're so focused on the flush. So, like if that was the 9 of clubs.
No.
Go ahead and bet this. I mean, he's very short, so... Okay. Nuts. He's going to have a ton of 2-pair combos. He's going to have 10-9 sometimes here. I think his slow action means he wants to get the money in. He's also sized it correctly. Unless he has something like Queen Jack or King Queen, I imagine he's just going to bet it. I'm just going to bet half pot. It looks like a bad bluff size, and this is the player who folded to me before. So he may just say, fuck it, I have to call with King Queen. Although he may be so basic that it's whatever. I think it's just a 1-pair hand. He could even have like 10s here and really be thinking about it. Yeah. He's making, I think, poor decisions with his sizing. If he bets bigger on the turn, I can't continue. Hey, we're over 2,200. Yeah, he may have just been bluffing or had something like King Jack or something like that. King Queen seems very likely, though. Interesting. Folding. Yeah. I don't know how often Cat and X goes for the squeeze, but I don't think often enough to make me fold. Come on, 9. Hey, I got one down here. Can you really fold? Look at this. He drew it a club draw for 90% of his stack. Yeah. It can look like I just have a 9. The ace in the river is super bad. I'm not going to bluff it. He's going to have too many aces. He's going to have ace king, ace queen. You win. It's the bet sizing of, oh, I can bet now. No. Yeah, your hand got stronger, bro. You're not playing well. Having some fun, putting up a fight.
That's enough.
A little bit of this. Bring it home. Yeah, take that down a little bit. Those might be a little bit loud. Let's try it again. That's better. Maybe just a little more. Because I don't want them to be crazy loud. Let's try this one. I think that's good.
Sorry, Jen, stop the king.
Bum, 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 bum. Min raise from a short stack. Obviously, we're priced in. I can't believe this player folded. Well, money's going in. You got 49 blinds, bro. Let's do it. Aces. You lose. This is why you don't put a short stack on the table. Because you are never to be played with. You're only ever going to have 35% equity at the most. And you're still reloading for small. It's just like, how is this possibly a winning combination? Got two pair. Call the pot bet. Queen's not great because you can have queen jack, obviously. You can also have king queen. I think we'll just keep calling. Jack on the river is the worst possible fucking card unless he has king queen. Then we get a showdown. But I know this player, he's very fishy. This is why I didn't check raise the deuce, the six deuce two pair. I don't think he would have folded. I think we would have lost the pile. So played it a little down, but only lost. What did I lose? Like $6. Yeah,
Stop, Sarge.
it's like $6 because his last, or maybe 7. It's not bad. Gonna 3-bet because we're offsuit. Raise this one. Fold. Nice 3-bet. Take down. So any other 6 max? Ooh, there is one more 6 max. Nice. We can rotate. Kings. Oh. Oh, I minimized one of my tables. What the fuck? Where is it? There it is. Yeah, we're going to get off this table in a minute. And we've got another 6 max we can replace with. Let's just kill it. Fuck it. Just ditch. Okay. Nice check raise. Oh, why the ace on the turn? I mean, it could definitely be queen jack out there. Well, now it's fucking worthless. Ace
Stop
jack.
rubbing it, Sarge.
Yeah, he needs another pain pill. King queen, you let it happen.
Is that
Yeah,
why
king
he's
10.
doing all this licking?
What's that, man?
You think that's why he's doing all this licking? Because he's in pain?
Well, it's to comfort himself.
Just trying to hit the wall.
When I take a break, I'll go get him one.
Only because he wants to like lean up against me and do all this licking. It's like,
I honestly don't know why it bothers you.
because it's a sensate, like it's him moving on me. It's like motion that I don't want happening on my body. You know what I mean?
No, I guess I get it, but it just, I don't.
Like the sound doesn't so much bother me, but like how he's tucked up under my ass right now.
Yeah.
When he starts licking, his whole body moves, and it's got me doing this.
It's not like rocking you to sleep, or.
No, because it's not a full rocking. It's just like it's like someone sitting there poking me like this.
Okay, that's a little different. Ooh, kingage. Can't believe the guy folded that quick. That 6 deuce, it was like kings or aces I was up against. Board pair did counterfeit me. It was either that or it was the king jack. But I really feel like it was aces because he fucking just blindly bet it. Something I had to learn about, like some hands are just inevitable that you're going to get drawn out on, and it's like when we play the fives that way, you know, where we had the set versus the guy going ape shit, all we could do is discourage his action, and instead he was, you know, he gave us, you know, more than 140 blinds because of it. But having the 6 deuce there, it's like, okay, same guy going ape shit, but the hand's not strong enough. If it was a set of sixes, it would have been perfectly played and raised on the river. But when it's 6 deuce, and you know, the board can be counterfeited, and you know, even if the board didn't pair jacks on the river, and he had bet again, I probably wasn't going to raise. Look at that gut shot. All right, let's raise in case this guy has draws and wants to. He's just full of crap. I think we want to go ahead and protect a king if we had it. Hey, ace. What you doing there, Days? I mean, he can definitely have draws. I think we check, and ooh, maybe we check this river. He can definitely have spade draws. He can also have 8-6. He can have 2 pair combos. But there are a lot of bluffs now. If he has king queen with the queen of spades, I think we can pick this off. Oh my god, he didn't 3-bet the ace king out of the blind. That's kind of good, and I do have that as one of his notes. But man, he could have gotten a lot more there. It's pretty good to not lose much more on that board, though. Lose $8. And it's a very please call me bet, but it's kind of worth it even to lose there to call that one. Because also he's going to be doing that with just like king queen with the queen of spades, or you know, look at this, suck out and resuck out. I would have gotten fucking trounced in that one. No. Put. I'm gonna go ahead and bet small. He just saw me bet big when I had the ace jack and the king was on the flop. So I think betting small here is fine. If we get raised, there's a lot of draws, but there's also some kings, there's some two pairs. Just calls. I'm gonna check back. He's gonna have a lot of flush draws. If he checks, I think we just check. I don't think we need to bluff. But I don't think this is ever a bluff spot for him. There's a lot of hands that beat me that, you know, that he thinks he's bluffing with. Let's go ahead and bet. 3-bet. I look tilty, so it's kind of hard to say what happens if this guy 4-bets. Yep. Aces. Come on. That sucks. I was expecting the worst case scenario to be kings. That's so brutal. If it wasn't suited, I wouldn't have done it. Oh, that sucks. Oh, this one got worse and worse. But I'm still good. Oh, that's frustrating. He's going to do it with queens. I mean, maybe it's wishful thinking to race that versus that specific player, but ace-king suited, we could just be up against ace-king. You can also be up against ace-queen suited, believe it or not. So when he re-raises that big, I mean, it's just... We could call. We could for sure call and then take opportunities versus, you know, on dry boards, but it's probably stupid. I probably was closer to knowing I was up against king's races there. But get 3-bet by Brizzy. Typically that's a pair when they do that. So I'm going to go ahead and raise and see what happens. He calls. Ace on the turn. I'm going to check back. Can he have tens? He can have kings and he's not going to fold. Yeah, he can also have queens and jacks. That's annoying. Still up a good chunk. At 2140. It would be nice to crack that. But ace king suited in the cutoff. You know, what can you do? It's just a range bet. This table's tough. Look at that. Queens and the 7-9. Love it. And players are that short. I mean, he could have definitely re-raised and just got the money in. I mean, is he really giving up queens if a king flops? He might. That's a weak ace. He's going to bomb the river. He's never going to fold. Eight's not great because 7's call, but 7-8 is one of them. I don't know if this player leads on a bluff. Okay, all right, yeah. Three bet. Full. Open ender. Easy turn bet. Take it down. Jack's nice. Yeah, should be good there a lot. Okay, this is that short stack again. So he should be tighter, but we'll see. If he re-raise jams, I'm going to fold. Check here. Call. And bet river. Guy's a one-shot Johnny. Ooh, open ender. Got shot. So he's checking. He could absolutely have a set. So I think we're just going to try to make our hand as cheaply as possible. Oh. river sucks. Pocket 10s, yeah. Yeah, it was either that or aces. I'm gonna check. Furs. I'm a little sleepy. I might need to eat. Alright. Thought this player behind was going to call. I can't believe he didn't. He's just opening every fucking hand. I mean, bad bet. He's supposed to have all of it there. He should have bet bigger. Bet that small, you just look like you're strong. Aces. Ooh, spade draw. King on the river is not bad. Check the ace. You didn't bet the flop, so you could bet the ace on the turn, then you don't bet it on the river. I don't know what he's afraid of. I think checking the flop was important there. I think it makes my hand look a lot stronger. Sitting at 21.34. Bet. Nice. Little range bet. I guess we get off this table because we doubled. And there's another 6 max we can try to get on. Yeah, I think I need food. I just spaced out there so hard, it's crazy. Be playing a ton today, but I'm not going to be doing it if I'm fucking lightheaded here. Yeah. Wow, that is a brutal turn and a great bet. Yeah, I think I'm just going to kill it. I'll let you guys know where I'm at. $21.43. So made about, what is that, like $78? It's not bad. I wanted to play a longer session to start with, but the water came back on, so I'm going to go get a bath. And yeah, I'm going to get some food, and I'll come back probably in about maybe around 2.5 hours. And we'll play some more poker. But I think I'm spacing out too much. I definitely need to eat.